What up? What up? What up, internet? Who you are, where you be, where you at, what you see. It's the Pop Cult Crew coming straight to you, and I'm one of your hosts, Mark M.F. Jones, and I'm joined by.
This is Niels R.Y. Danger. Get on the floor. All right, I'll be quiet. Sorry. Sorry. Shut it right here. Sing it.
That's a good one. I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Sing it.
And this is Shannon, aka this X-Men episode could have been an email.
Wow. Wow. Shannon is coming. Well, with the AKAs, Shannon, you have been like on it, dog.
He's on a streak. He's on a streak right now.
Hey.
Was it what the NBA Jam? Was it? He's on fire.
You're on a roll, dog. Hey, if you haven't figured out, we're talking about X-Men 97 season 2, the most recent episode, or I like to call it Cable putting up with white people's BS again.
Or Bishop.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bishop. Now, yeah, Bishop just like, dog, this is, I feel like that's all this season is Bishop be just like, just Bishop
I
sighing
think
at
Bishop
white
wants to
people's
go home. Can we just jump into it? I think Bishop wants to go home, but he's so afraid of leaving them alone and the stuff that they be getting into. He's like, I'm just gonna stick around. 1997.
It's like this whole season is just people, Bishop telling people one thing and them not listening, and him just being like, just
at a certain point, he just starts blasting. He just, and they're like, shoot first and do stuff later. And he's like, yo, it's got me this far.
I'm still saying.
Apparently, this is all y'all hear. This is all y'all saying.
Where I'm from, Apocalypse is just like walking the street. So like this got me this far. But no, we're talking about the most recent episode of X-Men 97 season 2. I had the episode name up.
Yep, episode 6, Danger.exe.
Danger.exe. We're just gonna get right into this. This was a Polaris focused episode. She is was a member of X-Force.
X Factor.
X Factor, and we kind of focus on her. And fellas, we're gonna get right into it, but I just wanted to ask you guys, like, do you remember Polaris from the original show? I don't remember seeing her that much, and I only bring it up because they did a hell of a job of making her feel like she's always been here.
Yeah.
Like I kudos to the writing and the voice acting. Like, you could have, because I went back to the old show. I was like, man, was she always there? And I just I did it like we were here the whole time. You know, like they did a great job.
They were. I think X Factor was in the original because I remember Big Guy. I think the first time I saw Big Guy was in the animated series, and not in the comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like I vaguely remember from then, because same deal. They probably had, it might have just been one, but I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say somewhere between 1 and 3 episodes that X Factor actually was in the original, X-Men that happened in, the animated series before 97. But yeah, that's why I was like, I vaguely remember seeing her, but I knew nothing about same day. I knew nothing about her. So all this stuff that we know now, like, oh,
all new.
That's one of Magneto's kids. This is,
this is the actual biological child of Magneto, because like Natasha and Quicksilver, technically they're not the biological kids. They're just raised by Magneto. I don't know. They got a weird, convoluted history. But Polaris is legit. That's kin.
Wanda and Pietro, right?
Yeah.
They're not his biological children?
Depends. Stuff gets retconned.
Comics.
Comics. Like, come on, bro.
So
technically, no, but he considers them his kids.
Just to set a little groundwork. So we're back. We're back in 97, the present, right? And this episode opens up. This episode opens up with, huh?
I was like 1990s. Gotta put the
1990s. This episode opens up with Professor X in the Danger Room reliving what happened with him and Magneto and Apocalypse. And fellas, I just want to say, like, I thought it was I personally I laughed because he's doing this thing in the Danger Room. He's really reliving the experience. He's kind of punishing himself, and it's like, yeah, I deserve this. Oh, I could have Magnus. You could have did more. And then when it got real though, when the Danger Room was like, I'm going to step on you. He's like, hey, stop.
He's like, nope, 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 nope.
It was like, like your cousins would come over and y'all would like play around, and it got too real. It was like, hey man, yo, you play too much, dog. Like, it was like he was like, turn that off immediately.
Eminem said, "What? Snap back to reality." That was the personification of snapping back to reality. He was like, nah, this the play's over. No, I'm done. I'm done with this.
Off. Danger Room. Oh, I thought you wanted to learn. I thought you wanted to be a big shot. Hey, I really watching this episode, I was just like, when will we learn? I feel like artificial intelligence is bad enough, but when like you give it a personality and not to be sexist, but like I feel like when you give it a female voice, it's going to. I mean, I know we got like what is it? What's the movie with
Ex Machina?
Ex Machina.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I know Space Odyssey. I think
shout out to our mutual friend. That's one of his favorite movies.
Hal is like a male computer, whatever. But I feel like whenever like you give a computer like the female voice, it's like gonna turn on you, dog. It's either gonna fall in love with you and think that everything around you is a threat, or it's gonna be like, I'm the mother of humanity, and like it's like it never turns out right.
Just to be a little inclusive, I will say any white voice. Just to include Lawnmower Man, all the Lawnmower Mans, Futurosity. Virtuosity. I said Virtuosity.
Smart House. White
Smart, I just want to include. I think it's just a certain type of people.
Just white computers. Just hey, you know what? You right, Nels, because ain't no black computer like, hey man, hey, you want to talk about it? Like you want to talk about it?
By the third replay, it'd be like, hey, Charles, I don't think you should do this anymore. Charles, like let's sit down and like talk. What's on your mind, man?
Come on, Charles. Like you've been in here. It's the third day in a row, Charles. Come on, and you're wearing the clothes from. I didn't make those clothes. You brought those clothes in here, Charles.
Hey, don't let it be a black woman. Black woman, yo, she get him all the way right. He'd be good to go. This would be an episode.
If the Danger Room was a black woman, she would have got rid of the clothes. First of all, like you don't need those, Charles. Bring it, dog. First of all, wearing the clothes you saw your like best friend die in is like crazy work. Like like saving those clothes.
Yeah.
And like it's the Danger Room. Like it can make anything, it's like the thing on the Enterprise, the whatever they have on the Enterprise
simulator.
The simulator, like, but to save like these are the clothes that Magneto saw him die in. It's like, dog, you got issues, bro.
I want to feel every button,
make it real, Danger Room.
Yeah.
No, probably smell too.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't clean them. He didn't clean.
I still saw like the sand gunk shade on his face. It's just.
I miss your musk, Ron. I miss
Charles is going through it. Like I think that's what the takeaway from this is Charles is going through it.
Yeah.
And I will name this. Y'all might be wondering, or you probably aren't wondering, but in case you're wondering, there is an actual character called Danger that is the physical embodiment of the Danger Room, and it looks just like the one they did in the show. So they're clearly based this from the comics. The comics did come out like in the 2000s, though. I think the Danger character is after 97. So neither here nor there, but I do remember reading a little bit about the Danger Room having I don't think I ever read that issue. I just read on like something online about the Danger Room having a physical embodiment. And I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty sure back in the day, in one of our X-Men conversations, I said how the Summers family is essentially the main character of X-Men. That might still be true. But let me tell you this. Half the problems the X-Men go through is because Charles just be doing stuff.
Yes.
Like Charles just be like, he either doesn't communicate some vital information that other people need to know, or he just does stuff and doesn't involve anyone else, and then like calls the team to like fix things. Like Charles be Charles just need to, and I hate to say sit down somewhere because it's not right, but Charles just need to go somewhere and just chill for a bit and think before he does stuff, you know?
If everyone listened to Bishop, there'd be no show.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be no show. X-Men 97 would be 3 episodes long if everyone would just listen to Bishop.
Yeah. Or you know, like the horror movie. It's like listen to the black guy, and like the horror movie would be horrible thing happens, and then here goes the end credits.
Well, that's why you know, Shannon, you can't have whole cast black horror movies because they would be 30 minutes long. It's like you walk into the cabin. Oh, hey guys, we're here at the cabin. You know, we're gonna have a great weekend. Oh, there's blood on the floor. Well, back in the car. Like
I'm already pulling up the GPS.
Yeah.
I'm a Hilton member. Maybe we can go to that DoubleTree right there.
Bruh, like or your kids come up at night and talking craziness, you know. Like no,
sleep.
Stop, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Oh, you got an imaginary friend? Not no more. All this.
No, you don't.
Down.
Jesus.
That's your friend now.
That's your friend. That's a real friend. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, friend, were you?
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Friend, were you
Ghost. Ghost. I don't care if he's friendly. No, Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Our movies would be quick. It would be quick. Mark, we were talking about in Jaws. You remember the Jaws episode we were talking about the boat, the creepy boat?
Yes.
And we're like, oh well, that's why you need white friends.
That's why I'm
not going there. I'm not going on the creepy boat with the shark bite in it. No, I'm not. Why would I do that?
And it's at night? No.
No, absolutely not. You can't make me. No, I won't do it. Like, yeah.
Hey, I love, you know, we see Storm is the head mistress of the Xavier Academy, which well deserved. Mm-hmm. I love when they're in the danger room and all the. Let me start from this. I love when Charles is like, "Welcome, children, to Xavier Academy. You're safe here, and you can learn, and life is great." But danger.
A giant sentinel hand. Dog, this is orientation. A giant sentinel hand comes down and be like, hey, gotta get ready.
That was some Bond villain-ish. He's like, but danger lies at every corner.
I ain't even got my ID card yet, and you already
they haven't assigned rooms yet, dog.
Don't know where the cafeteria is. You just found out who your new principal was gonna be. You don't even know any of these other adults over here. Giant sentinel. Like it's real. It's real. You're a mutant. It's real. You can get got anytime. They wait at least a month into school before the first fire drill. Not the X-Men.
Not the first fire drill.
Not the X-Men Sentinel orientation.
No, homecoming. Charles, they haven't even had homework yet. Charles like, welcome to danger. Yeah, he's up there.
I feel like that is the thing. I'll say this because we're all part of organizations that are non-hazing. So like if this existed, I feel like that would be like hey, here are the people who will be joining you on this journey. Okay. And then three minutes later, now you need to march 30 miles uphill, death march.
What? It's real over here.
It's like that scene in you know, the kids drop off their mutant kids to the Xavier Academy. It's like that scene in Remember the Titans. Charles is like, I'm your daddy now. I'm your daddy. Mm-hmm. Is that your mom? Say goodbye to your mom, because I'm your daddy.
Being a mutant fun, huh?
in every aspect of being a mutant.
It's still fun. It's still having fun. No fun. No more fun. No fun, sir. Okay.
Oh, being a mutant is fun? Not no more, though. Not no more. It's zero fun.
Yo, can we talk about some of the mutants too? Because this made me think for a while. I'm like, because we see the mutants so many times that are like, for the most part, you look human, and then you got a power where you fly or you're strong or you shoot stuff out. Then I saw something that was like, dag, man, it was sucked to be a mutant, man. Because it was one that had like 12 eyes, and that's just it. Like, and what if you ain't even got 20/20 vision? You might have to wear glasses on some of those eyes. They're like 12 eyes. There was somebody who was just like a brain and like
it's just a brain, like in a jar. I have zero confidence in the next gen of the X-Men. Glob Herman. Yeah,
I saw Glob. Glob Herman's here. I know he's safe, but like
Glob's gonna be okay. So just to give y'all some homage to this, almost all these mutants were a part of the new X-Men run of Grant Morrison's X-Men's comic books. And all of them were in there. And they be getting into stuff. Like, so that comic book series was the first time they looked at it as a school. Like, before then he called like the Xavier schools essentially a training academy to like help you with like understanding your powers. But this one is like a school.
Yeah.
So that's why Storm is called a headmistress, and they have young people there getting into stuff. So like all those ones there, for the most part, most of them there you see from that comic book run. Another shout out from that comic book run is the uniforms that Cyclops and Jean and Professor X are wearing when he was talking about X Corp.
Mm-hmm.
Like that uniform is from the Grant Morrison run, which was a really popular run. In case you're wondering why all of a sudden they had those kind of blazers, like, blazers come from? They ain't seen that in the mansion. That's where it came from.
But no, like, the new batch of X kids, I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? like brain in the jar, Glob Herman, but
that brain done went through some stuff. Just letting you know.
I hope you did. Your brain.
That brain went through some stuff. It's an old lady. It's an old lady brain.
Oh my god. But Professor X, like putting them in the danger room. I just love, man. Bishop was like so great this episode. Just like, what y'all looking around for? Like, and I agree. I'm like, yeah, what the hell y'all looking around? Your friend stopped breathing. Like, and Polaris like, come on, Bishop, leave him alone. Like, their friend is dying. Like, Storm, shoot me with lightning so I can save their life. Like, Bishop is the hero of this season, man.
Mm-hmm. It really is. And he ain't even got the Jerry Curl, right? Like,
he got
the sponge. He got the sponge.
He got the little sponge. Bishop wake up every morning. He's like, oh damn.
But I will say, in defense of Bishop, like I think the other X-Men were trying to treat them like kids, and Bishop's like, yo, they're like at least 13. Like,
hey,
when I was 13, I knew how to dial 911. I knew how to get help. You know what I'm saying?
Best line in the episode. The streets were my danger room.
Yes.
The streets were my danger room, dog.
Bishop is so cold, bro.
I ain't got time to be messing with y'all. The streets were my danger room, dog.
And he meant that. He meant that with his whole heart and soul, bro.
Come on, man.
That's good.
I grew up in the equivalent of City of God for mutants.
You see this M? You see this M? I didn't want this. They put this on me. Oh my goodness, yeah. Bishop really did. Like, I think what I appreciate about Bishop is he names what's gonna happen that's gonna make things dangerous. They don't listen. He names exactly what they need to do to fix the situation. They don't listen. And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna solve it. I'm just gonna tell y'all what to do. Y'all can think you're in charge, but I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what to do. And I'm just gonna fix the situation. He's done it for at least 3 episodes this season, and it's 6 episodes this season. And he's done it at least 3 times.
The only time he didn't do it, he wasn't in the episode.
I was like, and I love the energy because I feel like he's like, there's not a problem me and 4 shots can't solve. Like me and 4 shots on my can't solve. Maybe even 5.
I do like, I don't know, my own theory, and Nels, your comic book knowledge, you tell me otherwise. The beginning with Polaris, I love that scene, her picking up the ship. You are definitely your daddy's daughter. I read somewhere, Nels, that she's not an Omega level mutant. And I thought, I was like, well, the guy who's ranking mutants needs to be fired, because how the hell is she not an Omega level mutant? Like,
yeah, she is not. So just think of her as like a lower powered Magneto. Now she cold.
mm-hmm.
She cold. If anything, you should just realize how cold Magneto really is.
Yeah.
Like, she's dope, but like Magneto EMP'd the entire world.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just another level. It's just a different. Magneto was shooting the ones with Apocalypse, bro. He has like the powers of a celestial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and he was shooting the ones with, you know what I'm saying? Polaris dope. She's dope.
Yeah.
It's just a little turned down version of Magneto.
Well, I want to ask y'all, first, like I said, this Polaris might have been in the old show, but I feel like this is my first introduction really to her. I love her design. Green's my favorite color, so maybe I'm being biased, but I love her design. I got the vibe that she was looking for a reason to get kicked out of X Factor.
Oh yeah.
She was like, just like, yeah, like, oh, I'm on the team, whatever, but like, oh, you're gonna kick me out, then I'm out. Like, because I don't know. I just got the vibe that she was trying to find a way out of this. Ever since she ran into Jubilee, she's like, this ain't it. But she couldn't bring it to herself just to quit. Now, I ask you guys, why do you think that? Why would she not just quit? Why does she need to get fired from X Factor to go back to the X-Men?
I don't know if she wanted to necessarily get fired to be the reason. I think she wanted X Factor to be more like the X-Men. And so she was willing to like press the buttons, like cross boundaries to ideally shift them more into like, hey, let's go save mutants versus let's do the priorities of the United States.
She did say that she thought they were saving those kids, and then she realized they were just rounding mutants up. So yeah.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that's a little tricky in all this for Polaris is her husband leads the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, Havoc, I don't know if they're actually married in the show, but like they've been together since they were X-Men. You know, they left the X-Men together to do X Factor. And that's her man, and that he lead the team. It's a little awkward to just like, quit the team that your man, you kind of got to get kicked out. It's just, the rest of your coworkers looking like, oh, well, if your lady quit, you ain't doing a good job. So I'm going to leave too. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I'll
kind of got to get fired.
If Havoc was her man, it ain't gonna be like that too much longer, because I feel like Bishop is creeping up in there, dog. He's making his moves. Hey,
bro, you think Bishop trying to get with everybody? You said Forge was shook about Bishop and Storm. You said that. I wish I could pull the tape. You did talk about that.
If you were Forge, wouldn't you be shook about Bishop along with your...
If I was Forge, I'd be shook about everybody. I'd be shook about everybody. Everybody. You know how close they are? Close they are with Storm? They real buddy, but everybody real buddy. Everybody loves Storm.
Forge don't like Storm being alone with Professor X. What y'all talking about?
He's like,
I wouldn't. He's with her everywhere she goes.
No. But no, I do. I was joking, but I do think they're setting up some type of like back and forth I wouldn't be surprised if Bishop and Polaris end up being an item at the end of this season or down the line.
That'll be interesting. That'll be
You know?
interesting. I highly doubt it, but that'll be interesting.
I mean, and that's what we say until the next like woman character pops in, and then, well, Bishop and Mystique, they might.
when, Bishop, when Bishop's in the scene, anyone's a love interest. Like anyone, just you can't move any pieces off the table.
Lady Deathstrike turns the corner. You're like, oh, Bishop just
characters that ain't even in the Mary Jane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sue Summers, like on the table.
Sue be out there. Sue be out there. So Sue don't really. Sue got needs, and Reed ain't hitting them. You know what I'm saying? So neither here nor there.
I want to give this episode kudos. Like Professor X got some dog in him, dog. He got a little fight in him, you know. Hey, I've never seen, and I don't read the comics. I've never seen him fight back. You know, fight back. Like I've never seen him actually fight back. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool, even though it was just like his chair and everything. I was like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Polaris even said, she basically said, like, people don't realize, like, he got more dog in him than people think he does. I don't know. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, because he had the little ejection that happened where he was like press this button, like blowing the stuff up. No, yeah, he did. So this is sort of like about him, and I've been having this thought. I'm feeling like with our like psychics, your Jean Grey, Professor X, and some of the others, as powerful as that can be, I'm like, man, being a psychic might be one of the worst powers to have, because I feel like every time they're like I think of a couple episodes ago, but anyway, like they will get trapped in somebody's head, or something wild like that happens.
Yeah.
Like, heck, that might actually be one of the worst powers. Like, obviously low level, you'd be like, oh, I can hear what people are thinking, and it's like, I don't want to hear.
Great, like that's great, but like the guy who's fighting us has knives for hands, so like, what do you? He wants to kill you. I can hear it. Like he wants you to die, and he wants to stab you in the throat. Thanks. Thank you.
You know who don't think this? You know who doesn't think this? Cyclops. Cyclops ain't complaining one bit about psychic powers. He got several women. He went psychic and never went back.
Yeah.
He's hooked up with at least 3 psychics, from what I know. So I'm pretty sure he sees some of the benefits with psychics.
But it's just something I feel like they keep getting trapped in people's head and all this type of stuff, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that's not the power for me. I don't tell me.
I hear you, bro.
I guess I'm plotting my power. I already know I don't want the 12 eyes. I don't want the 12 eyes. And I guess I don't want psychic power. So
it's got to be Storm. Storm got to be the number one pick for powers you want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? At least I can't. With Magneto, you got to avoid metal sometimes. He's just randomly sticking into stuff. Yeah. Like that can be a little inconvenient.
Storm's controlling the Avatar. She's the Avatar for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Permanent summer fall type of deal. Spring, summer, fall. I just make it permanent spring, summer, fall.
That's
one thing I did like the interaction with Professor and Polaris, just like those quiet moments of talking about Magneto. I love how she calls him Magneto. She doesn't call him Dad. Like she's like, he didn't raise me, you raised me. And Professor Miss Magneto so bad. He's like, he's in you. He's Rafiki. He lives in you. Look, they're drinking the tea. He's like, look hard.
I miss him. Be like, Magneto's he's so thirsty for Magneto.
Like, Storm, do it. Storm makes the clouds look Magneto. Polaris, father.
He's so thirsty for Magneto. He supercharged his daughter, who has the same powers, just to get a sense of him again.
Yeah.
That's kind of jacked up. messed up? Am I tripping?
I mean,
That's kind of messed up, right?
It's borderline romantic because it's like I can't feel his essence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fellas, I love y'all, and I want y'all to be around a long time. I hope the words I can't feel Shannon O'Neill's essence never come out of my freaking mouth ever.
I'm telling you, the way that their friendships are different when you
They're
become a
a
mutant.
different breed.
The mutant
dog.
friendships are different.
Yeah.
There's just some stuff we don't understand, and
Yeah.
frankly, I don't want to understand.
Hey.
No offense. I just maybe I'm not supposed to be that good of a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some different stuff
Hands
right
up. I don't know.
Yeah, he been in his head, all of that.
When he's been in, I ain't in it.
Uh-huh. No,
But no, the danger stuff. Like I thought it was. I always try to be a little critical because we love this show, and I don't want us to think people to think we're just like, glazing X-Men 97. If I had to be critical about anything, I felt like the danger stuff was pretty generic, like AI gets sentience. The only way to protect you is to destroy you, kind of thing. It didn't feel new to me. It's like we've been here
Oh,
before. We've
dog,
seen
I
this
think this
before.
was the weakest episode this season.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It might have been the weakest episode from both seasons.
Like a lot of people thought last week's episode, the Wolverine episode, was the weakest episode. I think I agree with you, Nels. I think this was the weakest one.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it. I thought there was good things in it, but I just felt like it was the most like generic kind of episode there was.
Yeah, that's why I was like, jokingly, I didn't want to be like, oh, I hate it or something, but that's why I was like, this could have been an email, and the email would have been, hey everybody, Polaris has come back, so we're gonna meet in the reception room at 3 o'clock to welcome her back, and Danger Room is out of order, and
Further notice.
yeah, and by the way, like P.S. Be on the lookout for Gambit next week. Like that could have been like the email. Thanks.
And X Corp is starting. That's it.
Oh, yeah,
you just summarized every single beat of this episode.
You'll be getting your X Corp emails and passwords.
Yeah.
Glob Herman will be sending out notices for everyone. Hey everyone, welcome to X Corp. I'm Glob Herman.
Please, no flammable materials.
I will burn, even though I won't burn fast. I will burn.
Talking like Glob Herman, bro.
So please don't burn. Welcome to X Corp. I'm Glob Herman.
How do you know he talk like that?
I don't. I just figured that's what he sounds like.
That is how he sounds.
He's at the lobby of X Corp. Welcome to X Corp. I'm Glob Herman. How can I help you?
They're so messed up. You know they're mutants, but you go walking up and like, oh, sorry. Why are you at the welcome desk? Why is this your job?
Please have a seat. I should actually be right with you. People are like, why you got him down there, dog?
Logan's like, you gotta know. They gotta know. They gotta see what it is. This is our lives. They gotta see it.
Plus, I'm sure they're like you're saying, they're like, why you got him the first thing you see? It's like, look, it's either here or the food court. Like, which one you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Preparing the food on the welcome desk.
You can't have Glob Herman serving spaghetti.
Nah.
Oh, hey, we got chicken parmesan.
It's just dripping off the side of his hand. Yeah, wow. Oh, God.
We got a nice fishy salad.
Like, oops, looks like a meatball fell in my arm here. Let me just put it.
And he'd have a hairnet on and just be sleeping.
Just slowly sliding down his head. Oh my goodness.
And Glob Herman, he won't just give you a lunch, he wants to talk to you too. Like, oh hey, Polaris, I haven't seen you in a while. Just like, yeah, let me just get this.
And he's so nice. He's so nice. So you kind of gotta be nice to him too. Oh man, you'll be a dick if you're mean to Glob Herman. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Oh, good old Glob. I hope he never leaves
right,
the show.
Anything else before we wrap up?
Hey, we gotta talk about what's it called? First of all, X Corp. No, this is the first time I ever heard about X Corp. Very cool. I like seeing the professor, like, okay, very, very like what is that book called? The Art of War. fight the enemy where they're not. Oh, X-Men can't work in the United States. Well, we'll become a corporation
An
on our
international
own,
corporation. Yep.
international corporation. Like I really like that. I like seeing it. I like this Charles. Like Charles got his groove back. He's like, you know what, my friend died, but there's still work to be done. And I get the sense he's not he's concerned about Apocalypse, but he's like, no, we got work to do. Like we got work to do. And can you tell us a bit about X Corp? Because this is the first I've ever heard of X Corp.
X Corp. So there's a few different versions of X Corp. I feel like I say that with anything X-Men related. There's just a few different versions of all this stuff. From my basic understanding of the origin of X Corp, it's similar to this, where like Charles wanted to set up a global support for mutants. So like an experience like the X Mansion, but for mutants across the world. And so the headquarters is the Xavier School, but he got one in San Francisco, he got one in Hong Kong, like he got X corporations. So like just imagine the school but a corporation, like a McDonald's X-Men mansion. And then but the one that I know the most of is the one that's from the Krakoa era where Charles and Magneto take over an island and make mutants a nation. And they have an X corporation, and that's ran by Archangel and Monet St. Croix. And they just dog, it's like what's that USA Suits. The Suits show.
Yeah.
It's just Suits, but mutants. So every now and then, if someone in the courtroom talk crazy, like Archangel throw some metal wings, metal feathers at him, or like a psychic just like psychics his brain, and they just do random stuff.
Succession, but with mutants.
It's Succession, but with mutants, bro.
That sounds.
It's
amazing.
pretty awesome.
That sounds amazing.
It didn't last that long, but I enjoyed it. So that's like what I know about X Corporation. Like the one version, it's like spreading the school's training things across the training opportunities across the world, and an actual corporate business to make money for mutants.
Nice. No, I thought that was cool. I love X Factor. I definitely feel like there's gonna be a clash there, X Factor and X Corp or the X-Men. So I'm happy to see that. And then y'all's predictions, Gambit, the horseman of
That's wild, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Mike got it 100% correct.
He got it.
Sheesh. So that's one of the horsemen. I guess we'll find out who the other horse.
And I love the detail of the cards that you see. I think it's like the card of death, and then there's one with like the lovers. I'm pretty sure that's him and Rogue. And then there was one more. Ah, man, it's skipping my mind, but I the only thing I know about Gambit being a horseman was I think in the X-Men Legends, the WB X-Men show. Do you remember that? The X-Men show that came on Kids WB.
Oh, Evolution. X-Men Evolution.
X-Men Evolution. I think Gambit shows up in that show, and that show took a lot more source material and influence from the X-Men movies that were out at the time in the early 2000s. But I think Gambit shows up at the end of that show as a horseman.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure at the end, and that's all we get. Him and Rogue have a little kind of like back and forth, but like you don't really get a lot of Gambit in that show to the end. I think he shows up as a horseman of Apocalypse. But what are we in store for, Nels? Like, is it about to be crazy? Is it? Are we about to lose some friends? Are we about to cry? Like, what are we in store for with Gambit being a horseman?
I frankly don't know. I have never read Gambit being a horseman. I know it's well known that he is a horseman. But like, brother, I think the safe bet is from my readings of X-Men, anytime Apocalypse shows up, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad for everyone. So I can't tell you, like, it could go the complete Mike's predictions where he's like hand selecting X-Men to be members of his horsemen. and then it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for everybody. Like he might resurrect Magneto and make him a horseman.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I was gonna say that's what I was wondering because like wondering if that was a possibility because I mean again I don't know if that happened in the comics too, but definitely I remember the X-Men
Yeah, it
Apocalypse.
happened in the movie.
Yeah, like Magneto was a horseman for a bit. And I was like, that would be I mean, well, the horseman would be deadly anyway. That's what they're supposed to be. But I'm like to have Gambit, Magneto. I mean, I because it's like Wolverine has finally come back and like I feel like they probably wouldn't turn Wolverine like evil again this quickly. So we probably wouldn't get Wolverine as a horseman. But at least
Glob
like
Herman.
Gambit, maybe Magneto, whoever the other two might be. Say it again. You say
Glob Herman.
Oh yeah, Glob. The Horseman of Blood.
So my guess is gonna be Gambit, Polaris,
Ooh.
Magneto, and Madeline Pryor. Those are gonna be my guesses because we ain't seen Madeline since she turned into whatever she turned into.
Yeah.
With Sinister.
No, it's gonna be good. I think they did some setup with when Archangel said Rogue is the only reason why I'm still not a horseman.
Mhm.
So we're definitely gonna get some Rogue. It's gonna be emotional whenever Rogue finds out the Gambit's back. Like it's gonna be really emotional, and hopefully
You
she
think
can
Rogue's gonna be the one that saves Gambit?
I mean, why I feel like they set that up for us when Ark is like he's like the only reason why I'm around is because Rogue saved me and she's not around, so Homeboy War gotta go, you know?
That's real.
Yeah. I feel like between the like oh well similar to Wolverine when it was like oh Jean I feel like
Yeah.
it'll be a piece of that where Gambit is still like Rogue and I still love you so much and literally her touching him at some point like I feel like it's gonna involve her touching him and him doing the stuff like I still remember you and maybe
And
that
I think the other emotional aspect of it that's gonna like probably devastate Rogue, I feel like the only reason why Apocalypse is making Gambit a horseman is because him and Rogue had that fireside conversation in the past about like love and like being in love and all that. And I feel like why else choose Gambit? Why else?
To go to mess with the X-Men.
Yeah, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's why he picked Gambit.
Yeah.
To mess with just to mess with that group. Because that group screws his dreams. So he's like, I'm gonna mess with them. Let me find one of their dead ones and I'm gonna just reanimate them. And so it's to screw with them. That's honestly what it is. So
but no, I'm excited to see where we go. I love Polaris. I hope we get more of her. Again, shout out to the crew because it feels like she's been here the whole time. You know, they did a great job. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else she does. And I mean, how many more episodes we got left, fellas? Like
we got 3 more
3.
left.
Oh, all right.
3 more left.
Yeah,
I feel like these next 3 is gonna get real.
It's gonna get real, probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of getting real, I am almost positive. I am positive we will not see him this season. But do y'all think I feel like there were some hints at Onslaught? Like there was a hint at Onslaught? Yeah, because the whole thing when Charles Xavier, he was like, he said something along the lines of what I tried to do something with his consciousness and now I can't feel it anymore. But there was something of it made me sort of feel like, oh, I tried to take some of his consciousness so like that would still exist and can feel it. And I know, Onslaught is what the consciousness basically of some
Onslaught is the scariest thing I've seen in X-Men. Onslaught is a psychic like entity that has the consciousness of Charles and Magneto and also like their sheer will and ability. And so it's just like a psychic demon ghost that just goes around and messes with it's like it's unstoppable.
Yeah.
You know, because how you gonna be a psychic demon ghost? You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
You know what? I'll
I
say
think you're
this.
right, and that sounds scary. I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think the season's gonna end with Onslaught.
Yeah. But because he dropped a hint there saying that. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
I'll say
I
this, and
agree.
I don't know a lot about X-Men when they deep dive, but I'll say this compared to other superheroes, even outside of Marvel, when it comes to the X-Men and their big bads, I'm always like, how are they gonna do this? Like, how are they gonna beat this person? How are they gonna win? And I find myself always saying that with the X-Men. I don't say that with any other superhero group. I'm like, oh, are they gonna win? I'm kind of like, oh man, I hope they do
Do
it.
you
But
know
the
how they
X-Men, I'm just
win?
like, how are they gonna do this? Like,
Dog, do you know how the X-Men win?
how?
Family.
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 Vin
This
Diesel.
we give all this crap to the to Fast and Furious when X-Men has consistently been all about family. Family has gotten them through everything. Yeah,
It's
we
true.
need a
It's true.
we owe Vin Diesel a huge apology.
The X-Men live their life a
It's
quarter
true.
mile at a time, dog.
I'm telling you, bruh. Family. That's how they do it. So
Nah. But I mean, anything else, fellas? You got anything else you want to say?
but this is just one little comment that it was funny to me. You were mentioning at one point the conversation that Professor X was having with Polaris, and I just remember it made me laugh because she said something along the lines of, shouldn't we be worried about the kids meeting a hot-headed like dropout from the school? And he was like, please, they met Wolverine, like like,
He's like, girl, like, get in there. Like,
you're fine.
you're
kids hang
you're
out with Wolverine
absolutely
every day.
fine. Like, I let Logan interact with the children.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You're
Like,
fine.
he's like, you want to keep it a buck? Logan shouldn't be on the school grounds. They'll be fine. They'll be
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
he shouldn't be like in the tri-state area near them. He is a menace,
Hilarious.
bruh.
He walks around sniffing things. He's crazy. He's crazy.
He
Oh, here he
has
comes.
a
Hey,
metal
Logan.
skeleton.
He has a metal skeleton and claws.
And he
He's
went back, he lost it, and then went back into the place to get it again.
hilarious.
You know what
I,
I'm saying?
I
You're
caught
fine. You're fine. The kids will be okay around you.
I caught him in Morph. Oh, he said,
All right.
I
Thanks for
caught.
listening. We have a new episode every week. You can find us on all social media at Popcorn Crew, POPCULTCREW. Email us at the popcornpodcast@gmail.com. Become a member of the Popcorn at our Patreon at patreon.com/Popcorn Crew, where you can see all of our full video episodes. Don't forget to rate us, review, and subscribe. And as always, join the cult. Peace.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
We out.
Popcorn Crew.